A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the episode. This marks pretty much the halfway point of the game. Welcome back, Dark Souls. I'm sorry. How are you this morning? This beautiful Sunday morning. Sunday for me, fun day for you, because Dark Souls is back. We're gonna fight Ornstein and Smo this episode. We're also going to acquire a weapon, a very good weapon that I forgot about, which is eligible for the Soul Level 1 run. But we need to be very careful, because if we do this wrong, then we're gonna be stuck.
Who are you? Forge your weapons?
This homie,
Tis no good, but forge. Very good. I help any time. Tis no every.
this is the giant blacksmith. So there was supposed to be a blacksmith god in like the Dark Souls lore. I don't know if he was a giant or not, but this guy's pretty dope. We are now able to purchase regular, large, green, and twinkling titanite. Very, very cool stuff. As well as the giant set. The giant set is so cool. I love the helmet. The helmet just so sick. So sick. Moonlight arrows are really good because they're pure magic damage. Nothing else to really talk about here. I should be purchasing these. How many can I buy? 12? That may be enough. Let's buy 12 for now. I think there's a way to... There should be a way to get to this chest without hurting this guy. Yeah. Most people thought you had to like kill him to get the chest. You don't have to. I'll open this because why not? Excuse me. So yeah, why are there bat demons in Anor Londo? You may wonder. And I don't know the answer. Oh damn. Well, there we go. Gotta warm up. So why are there bat demons in Anor Londo? My guess is a lot happened between all the lore. I think someone's car outside is playing a lot of music. A lot of things happened between because of the war, and it's not what you think. It's not like the lords didn't, you have to understand something. I think the four lords each held their own power and had their own respect. But we look at Lord Gwyn like he's the chief amongst them, when I don't think that's particularly the case. The Witch of Islith was responsible for creating demons, but she was trying to create new life. So it's not like, it's hard to explain. Why do they decide to play music now when I start recording? I don't understand. It was just silent. Whatever. Back on topic. We need it to be human. We have to come over here and do something. I really do want to... The black eye orb is quivering. I need to destroy these dudes. Great. Let's do this one step at a time. These guys are running. Holy cow. Let's open this door. Holy. feel so slow, man. One day I'm gonna replay this game on the channel, and I'm gonna play the way I like to play. It's gonna be so different. I probably just won't die. Good jump. I have to be human again. Oh my gosh. I hate these things. These things are so... You know, these guys are so annoying. Wow. Alright. Alright. This is good. This is a good thing. Let's get it all out the way early this episode. Before even the boss. We'll get it out the way. I'm gonna have to get a little pissy. Perhaps it would help. I still did not buy that ring. I should... Your boy is thinking. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need this. We're gonna go for max damage. Do I think I should be able to? Well, at this point, do I even have to? We're gonna need all of our castings. What is with the stored inputs? Oh my gosh, I'm using WOG. Just go. Just go. Forget everything. Throw everything out the window. Let's focus on what we're gonna do. Alright. This is the one. We're gonna see how many... See, the easy thing would be to kill Ornstein and then... No, the easy thing to do would be, yeah, kill Ornstein and then kill Smo. I want to kill Smo first and then go for Super Ornstein because I want that ring. And it's not even a thing of me using the ring, I just want the ring. It's just a harder thing to do. He's gonna charge me. I'm waiting for him to charge me. There he goes. Decent damage. That did not go as planned. I was slightly distracted. Let me think. No, this is fine. We're just gonna have to keep throwing ourselves at it. Eventually, I'll get it. I'm probably gonna have to go silent. I'm really gonna need to lock in. This is not an easy fight. I mean, it kind of isn't. Listen, Dark Souls is not hard if you know what you're doing and if you know how to do it. But that's literally all of life. My philosophy in life is nothing is hard, things just take time. It takes time to get skillful, it takes time to get good. It takes time to understand complicated things. But nothing in life is hard. Look at that damage. That's not good. Like Like I said in the previous episode, one shot, yeah. Like I said in the previous episode, this boss fight is meant to be done extremely fast. You have to do this fast. Your damage output needs to be incredibly high. You need to hit fast and run fast. That's the whole fight. If you spend too much time on the fight, you're gonna lose your mojo. You're gonna lose your motion. We almost had Smo. We almost did. I think Great Combustion is a really good spell to have for this fight. Am I insano right now? Where's the... Okay. I think Great Combustion is a wonderful thing to have in this fight. 2 casts can stagger Smo, which means 2 casts will stagger Ornstein. I think the real issue in this fight is your stamina bar. Not so much your health, because if you're dodging everything, then you just won't take damage. But it's really your stamina. That's not good. Okay. I don't want to fight in Red Tearstone unless I absolutely have to. Progress, guys. This is when it gets interesting. You have to be very, very careful with how you fight Super Ornstein, because some of his attacks have a lingering hitbox, and it's no bueno. You can go through this. Careful. I can hide behind this pillar. I want to use Fire Whip. Fire Whip will hit twice if I'm lucky enough. Okay then. Keeps moving like that. Okay, hold on. You're kidding me. It's death. Ooh, it's not. Okay. That could be death. Alright. Not... Yo. Real talk? 4 attempts? Not that bad. Not that bad at all. Got the ring. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Now... let's do this, because... I think I'm still able to do this, but I'm not entirely sure. Can I just bone? Let's just bone. I'm gonna see if I can still fight Lautrec. If I can still fight Lautrec, then we're good. I don't have to. I just... No, then again, I kind of do have to. Hold on. But yeah, I think us having the Ascended Pyro Flame, us having the Pyro Flame the way the level it was, with Dusk's Crown, with the ring, we did a good amount of damage. That was actually a lot easier than when I remember it last. Last time it took like 12 tries, man. This only took 4, so I saved like what, 2/3 of the time. I don't know if it's gonna work. Holy Kazao. Wow, what a... Sheesh. Alright. A lot easier to fight by yourself. And this loser... We're gonna take care of you. We're gonna take care of you right now. A word? Alright. We totally can still use it. Alright. I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as possible. This can get really bad too, because this is a gank. Oh man. Can't believe it didn't take... I thought it would be a little harder, to be honest with you. I remember doing a lot less damage to Orange Demon Smell. I only have 3 combustions. It's better to use Fire Whip. Come on. That should have hit me. I probably should have died. Oh, great. Panic rolling. Cannot believe I just dodged. I just dodged that bullet. Like, nice. Get wrecked, all of you. Alright, not bad. Five Humanity, the Firekeeper Soul, and the Ring of Favor and Protection, which we will not be using this playthrough. The Fap Ring is good, don't get me wrong, the Fap Ring is really good, but it takes up a whole ring slot. If you unequip it, it breaks, you know. It's a very hit or miss type thing. If you're new to the Dark Souls, use the Fap Ring. It'll help you out in your first playthrough. Like, a lot. If you're well seasoned with Dark Souls, it's time to take the training wheels off. You get a lot more for your builds when you're able to swap rings and not have to worry about one slot being forever stuck, you know? I think that was the height of what PvP was. When you can parry ring swap into the Hornet Ring and hit for amazing damage, it was like the greatest feeling. It was like high skill. It's really just you doing one combo with the menus. That's all it really was. It was so sick. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a goddess.
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child.
Alright, enough of that.
O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord vessel to thee.
So when she said the day Father's form had obscured it, I think she's saying when Gwyn eventually went hollow, because Gwyn is hollow. He became... It's hard to understand how he became hollow if he was the one implanting the curse around, but he became hollow.
I beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices. O chosen undead, thou hast journeyed far.
So you can enter her covenant, you can talk to her, let's
Since
talk to
the
her.
day Father is once living, now undead, and a fitting heir to Father Gwyn thou art. O chosen undead, and beseech thee, succeed a grave and arduous test of metal, yea, it indeed, we had felt the warmth of fire. It's without fire, all shall be a frigid and...
Alright, let's leave.
Now thou shalt, may thou...
Alright, enough of this. Thank you, boob lady. Anyways. We now have the power to warp. So now, all of these locations are bonfires you sat at. These are also all locations that are supposed to be linked to a Firekeeper. So Anorlando is linked to one Firekeeper. Dark Moon Tomb is linked to, apparently linked to a Firekeeper. Maybe I'm lying. A lot of these are supposed to be Undead Parish, no. Depths, no. Painted World, no. Hard to say. But it did say that all of the ones that are with Firekeepers are strangely linked. So maybe in the design of the game, they only had Firekeeper bonfires linked and you can warp to those, but then they were like, why not just give them all of these options? So that's what we have. We need to go to Firelink. We got some things to do. Then after we go to Fire... Yeah, we have actually a few things to do. We have a lot to do now. But we pretty much made it through halfway of the game, guys. Congratulations. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for being here. You know, it's our boy. Hold on, we have to set this up because... Here we go. It's really strange that you can return her back. It's really weird. I don't know how this works. I don't know the lore behind this. But now that you revived her, she can speak now.
Thank you. I'm Anastasia of Astora. Now I can continue my duty as a keeper. But I only hope that my impure tongue does not offend. Forgive me. I am impure. My tongue never intended for restoration. Please, if you have any heart, I wish not to speak.
So, I think the idea is that her tongue was cut out because she blasphemed against Lord Gwyn. Because she spilled some secrets. In the beginning cutscene, you see her with an undead. So now it's believed that Firekeepers were also imparted with the duty to spread the curse. This is what I think, and this is what I remember hearing. I'm not sure how real it is, but I'm pretty sure they were... I'm like sure of it. They were in charge with also spreading the curse.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
What up, homie?
You did much for me up above. I am grateful. No, I was thinking, was that your doing?
He's talking about
Yes, I knew it.
something else.
It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This Knight of Katarina thanks you sincerely.
Mid-force. Cool, we just got a mid-force. We can sit here. Finally. What's next? Let me talk to this person.
Oh, hello. I appreciate the attention, but that will certainly...
Boost length of sorcery effects. No, we don't need that. We don't need any of these either.
Goodbye then. Do...
Hello
Master
there.
Logan?
As promised, I will share my I'm afraid that you are unable to... The basic framework, you see. Oh, do not fret. Life isn't all about sorcery. Don't frown with regret. Peer forward.
So I think you need a certain amount of ints to talk to him. But I guess he doesn't sell rings. Maybe he just sells the spells. These guys are still here. Because I didn't talk to them.
Hello there. I am Petrus of Thurland.
I didn't talk to this guy
Have
either.
you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Yeah, I don't like talking to these guys anyway. Let me think. 60k souls. We have some things to purchase. Let's go down real quick. Let's talk to a witch. In game, of course. I don't talk to witches in real life. I don't have time for that. How many souls do I have? A fair amount of souls. I'll bone back. So a lot has opened up for us. With the power to warp, really nowhere is off limits. So now you're able to, how do I say this? At this point in the game, if you're not already with a maxed weapon and a maxed catalyst of any kind, I would suggest you do that. Because the second half of this game is pretty challenging. I'd say it's, you know, everyone knows, yes, half of Dark Souls was rushed and they had to meet deadlines, so a lot of the game wasn't as polished as the second half of the game is not as polished as the first half. But like many games, many great games, that doesn't take away from the experience or the fact that this is a good game. Okay. Cool. I think a lot of video games that I love were actually rushed. Holy kazow, man. I can go down there. I'm not gonna go down there yet. We're not going to Ash Lake yet. We can go to Ash Lake now, but I don't feel the need to. Yo.
Ah, it has been some time, truth be told. I thought you had perished.
Nah. Okay. The Ascended Pyro Flame. That's all I can do.
Now go. Whatever you do, do not crack and go hollow, lest my time spent on you be wasted.
So, I kind of do. Damn, I'm gonna need that. I'm thinking of DLC. We're gonna pop some souls. I typically save these for these very occasions where I need to buy something that's very expensive. So, Firestorm. Firestorm. Yeah, we'll buy Firestorm.
Now go.
What else? We can bone now. What do I want to do? I have to place the Lord Vessel. I can place Lord Vessel, visit my favorite Lord, grind for the humanity. Yeah, we have a lot to do. Damn, we have so much to do. Alright. So, before I continue, here's the thing. You can talk to Frampt, give him, you know, your allegiance, and succeed Lord Gwyn if you want to. That's one path. That's the path of light. The path of darkness is we go down to New Londo, destroy the Four Kings, reach the Abyss, and talk to Kath, and then do the dark ending. I kind of want to do the dark ending. The dark ending is my favorite ending. In order to do that, that would take some extra steps. Let's do the extra steps, because why not? Actually, no, I am planning on replaying this game. Like, I will replay this game on the channel.
Heavens, you have done it. You have retrieved the Lord Vessel. After 1,000 years, it is you. It is really you.
Yeah, it's me, man.
Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now, be still.
He really swallows us, which is very strange.
This is the Firelink Chamber for the successor of Lord Gwyn. Now, place the Lord Vessel on the altar.
This thing is so weird, man. I remember back in high school, we had art class and we were doing pottery, and I made a little Lord Vessel. And the idea was, it was an ashtray. And it kind of is an ashtray. I don't smoke, but, you know. Things were different in high school. Things were different. But with the placement of the Lord Vessel, a lot of these doors will open, which we could have been to, but there's no point in going if the doors are sealed, you know? But yeah. Alright, there's that. If you look, those look like Lord vessels, but I don't think they are. Well, that right there up there is definitely a Lord vessel.
Very well. As Kingseeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor, in your next task. To achieve your fate, fill the vessel with powerful souls, commensurate to the great soul of Gwyn. Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Grave Lord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, the 4 kings of New Londo, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seath the Scaleless. All of their souls are required to satiate the Lord Vessel. Are you ready? Then we shall return. Stay still for a moment.
Alright, we're back. So you can talk to him, you don't really have to. He just pretty much told us, okay, we have a few more bosses to fight before we can access Quinn's final resting place. We have some time in the episode. I'm going to... Damn, I need to... Yeah, alright, I think it's time we do that. We need humanities, and we need a lot of humanity before we continue. So we have to go to the catacombs. Wow, one of the greatest weapons in the game. The thing about the catacombs, it's not that I don't like the catacombs, it's just that the catacombs can be a lot and not always rewarding. Let's see if I still got this. I'm gonna run through it. I'm not gonna take my time with this because I don't like taking my time in the catacombs unless I have to, and I don't have to, so I won't. It's very dark here. There's traps everywhere. There's a bonfire right here. This is the only bonfire that really matters. That is the necromancer dead. You have to push this lever. You have to sit at this bonfire. Alright. These statues will... I think these statues hurt you, right? Are these the ones? I guess these aren't the ones. Some statues have traps attached to them. These skeletons will come back to life until you kill the necromancer. So make your life easy. Kill the necromancer. Also, these guys have... For some reason, they're able to use Psycho Crusher. I believe there's another necromancer back here somewhere. Hold on. Is he back here? He's probably not back here, but I need to turn this. This will turn the path. Try not to bleed out. Bleeding out is much worse than taking down. Oh, damn. Bleeding out is much worse than just taking damage. Oh, frick. Alright, I'm fine. I really don't want to, oh my goodness, die is the main thing. Alright. The cool thing is once you kill the necromancers, they won't respawn. One of the few enemies that doesn't respawn. I'm running out of time in the episode. I'm gonna show you one thing. I can kill the boss, actually. You know what? Let's just do that. I'm not gonna show off all of the catacombs. Sorry, guys. Maybe in the next playthrough, I'll show off the catacombs. Oh my gosh. Can I make this? Can I even make this? I don't think I can. Usually we fall there and survive. I don't know if I can. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, we can. Okay. We have enough. Totally have enough. Alright. We're gonna have to go... Damn. No, I don't have to. There is a special person you can meet here in the catacombs. I don't think I'm gonna meet him. Holy... Alright. Okay. It's what I deserve. Alright. Let's do this. Since I know I can do this, we're gonna do this pretty fast, just so I can say we did it this episode. And next episode will be in the Tomb of the Giants. Please, just go away. Still hit me. Wait for him to stop. He's not gonna stop. He's really not gonna stop. Just run. When you hear them, just change your trajectory. Because they will come. Alright, never mind. Now for the hardest early game boss, easiest mid game boss in the game. So I like this guy's name. This guy's name is Pinwheel. Very cool boss. He is a necromancer that was trying to bring back his wife and child, I believe. But ended up like morphing into this 30-person conglomerate. And each mask has a special effect. My favorite is the child mask. And that's the boss. And you have the Rite of Kindling. The Rite of Kindling was actually... the Rite of Kindling is what the Way of White Church is looking for. So Pinwheel stole it. Mask of the Mother. Okay, it's not bad. The Mother Mask gives you, I think, like a 10% stat, 10% HP stat buff. But I could be wrong with that. We're gonna go all the way to the bonfire. I'm dead. Goodbye. Okay, you know what? Next episode, we'll make it to the Tomb of the Giants bonfire. I'm gonna end it here. When we return, we'll do the Tomb of the Giants, and we're probably gonna grind some humanity. Later, guys.